G'day guys, how's it going? Well, a lot of you know that I don't like sharing my private life on YouTube. It's just something that I choose not to do, and therefore I don't. But this was something that I wanted to share with you. It was about my dad. Now my dad, at the beginning of October, was diagnosed with a brain tumour. Actually, he has about 10 of them, and unfortunately it is terminal. So we don't know how much longer he's got to live, but he's going to die. But I don't want to go on about, feeling miserable or anything like that. That's not what this video is all about. What I wanted to do was just sort of make people aware on how he discovered that he had the brain tumours, and it was quite interesting. He's a very fit and healthy guy. Doesn't drink that much. He plays lawn bowls. That's his favourite hobby. And it was actually a few months beforehand when his game of lawn bowls actually sort of started to get worse, and he couldn't figure it out. So it was months beforehand. He'd be playing lawn bowls, lining it up, doing everything that he's been doing for the last 15 years, and the lawn bowl would drift off in another direction, and he could not figure out why. He also went out to buy a new car for my mum, and came back with a totally different car than what she wanted, and that was kind of weird too. And all this was a few months beforehand, before his diagnosis. So that was sort of the indication in hindsight that there was something wrong with him. But of course nobody knew at that time because he was fit and healthy. Then at the beginning of October he had a seizure, his first one, and which was him working in the yard pushing a wheelbarrow, and suddenly his one arm went up in the air and he started to look at his other hand in confusion, wondering where his other arm was, and he couldn't figure that out. So straight away took him to the hospital, had the brain scan, and that's where they discovered a whole lot of tumours in his brain. So it's a really rare brain tumour, this one. Unfortunately it is terminal. What can you do? But the thing was, for me especially, my dad's 30 years older than me, and it really got me thinking about life and trying to make the most of it while you can, because I could come down with the same brain tumour. It's not hereditary, but he's a fit, healthy guy, and you just never know what can happen in life, which really has awoken me, and it's got me thinking, to try and do the best that I can and try and get the most out of life. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have been through this as well, and it's not fun. It's not fun seeing him go downhill, and he's going downhill pretty fast. But death's part of life. You just got to accept it. What do you do except try and spend as much quality time as you can with your loved ones and try and make them feel wanted and loved and cared about. And yeah, it's about all I can really do, is just try and make the rest of his life as happy for him as I can. So basically I just wanted to share how he became aware that there was something wrong with him, but he didn't know. So if there are some people doing strange things, or if your game's off, go and get checked up, because if he had been checked up months beforehand, who knows? He's got so many tumours in his brain that it would have taken his life anyway, I think. But on the odd occasion, I'm sure that early diagnosis can help. Anyway, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.